pretty cool.
Look at the size of that.
Oh, all right.
Yeah! Oh my God! Holy crap!
It's the biggest one we've ever caught, Cody. 1 in 30 million.
Alright, in this video we're taking you through the coolest catches that we've got through this summer. We haul up these lobster traps, we usually haul 400 a day, and then we hope to catch just lobsters, but lately, it seems like all we've been doing is catching crabs. There are so many crabs everywhere we go, this is all we're catching, but occasionally we'll catch something cool. We haul between 1,500 and 2,000 traps a week, so inevitably, some cool stuff occasionally will come up on the traps on accident. We can't keep anything other than lobsters and crabs, but it's still cool to see it. Breaks the day up. We're actually going to be hauling traps while we do this. We have 10 buoys left to haul today, and on each buoy is 5 traps. So we're going to pull up 5 traps in between each of the top 10 catches. Maybe we'll catch something cool while we're reviewing the top 10 coolest catches of the summer. All right, so let's get right into it. Number 10, we have got a sea bug. Sea bug. We have a different name for him up here. We'll just keep it PG. It's a sea bug.
Pretty weird looking thing. Oh, it's squirting. Watch out, Cody! It's squirting!
It's actually a sea anemone. We catch a lot of different varieties of sea anemones. They're not that uncommon. We see them, especially when we're fishing around harder bottom. When we're fishing out on the mud, we don't see many of them.
Hot potato. We're gonna alley-oop all the way off the boat.
On the number 9 spot, we got a mutant lobster claw. Remember this one? It had the prong hanging right off the side. It was kind of hard to band. Funky looking claw. We catch a lot of funny claws.
They kind of forget which direction to grow. I don't really know what the deal is with it. Something to do with the shed, or maybe just an anomaly. I'm not sure, but he's got an extra prong teeth going all the way around it. This one kind of grew off sideways. Funny looking.
My dad actually caught one. It had 3 working claws on one mouth. It's also kind of cool because it's half crusher and half pincher.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah. It's actually half crusher and half pincher. The base of it is a crusher claw. You can see the bigger molars, but this prong that hangs out is a pincher claw. I haven't seen one like that before. Pretty unique. We're gonna see if Cody can get a band on it. It is a keeper. So you're gonna hold? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right, number 8, we got a sea sponge. Sea sponges are pretty common. We catch them quite a bit, again, especially when we're fishing around the hard bottom, but they are pretty cool to see. They come in a variety of different shapes and sizes. They fill full of water. Cody will sometimes use them to take a bath in the back.
That is pretty cool.
Yes.
Some people say, you know, we can't believe Jamaica, we got a bobsled team. These do look like dreads, don't they?
Wicked.
Now I'm soaked.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Number 7, no, number 7 is not this. Put it away. We'll show it in a minute. Number 7 is a sculpin. They're very common.
Common skelpin, we see them quite frequently. While they are common, they are pretty cool looking fish. Bunch of teeth. Some cool camouflage.
Number 6, we got a wry-mouthed eel. These are one of my favorite things to see in the trap.
Crikey, it's a sea dragon.
They are a creepy looking thing, and again, they come in a variety of different colors.
Last year we actually caught one that was albino. It's pretty rare. They were pretty cool. It was the only albino one that I've ever caught. It was full albino too. It had the red eyes and everything.
They get pretty big, up to like 3 feet long, and they actually got some spines in their back, so if you ever handle them, watch out for those. I like this book, by the way. My wife got it for my birthday. My birthday's today, and I'm 31, and evidently she thinks I'm old. Hey, speak of the devil, you were just talking about it. Here's the spines I was telling you about in their back. I don't know if he'll show them to us or not. Maybe you'll be able to see them. They're right in the top of their dorsal, and they can hurt. They wrap around your arm and stab you with them. Creepy looking thing. Kind of like Tristan. 5 traps to go. Let's go haul trap number 5 and see what's in the 5 spot. I gotta get my glasses, I guess, because I'm getting old. I can't read the book. I'm holding it like an old man.
That one's pretty cool. Look at that. Polka dotted lobster.
We got a Dalmatian lobster, a spotted lobster. This is like a variation, I guess, to a calico lobster, which we actually get quite a few calicos. Supposedly calicos are one of the rarest. They're 1 in 30 million, but I find that kind of hard to believe because that's one of the most common discolored lobsters that we see. This one isn't full calico, but it's pretty close. It's a pretty cool lobster. Spots all over it. 4 buoys to go.
Oh, all right.
All right, in the number 4 spot, we have got the tagged egger. An egger is a lobster that has eggs on the bottom of it, and this one actually had a tag on it. And there's several organizations in the Gulf of Maine and in the Bay of Fundy that actually tag lobsters to track them, track their migrations, and try to learn about them. And the ones that we've caught, we actually share them on social media, and it's pretty cool because we end up getting in touch with the organizations that tag them. They'll see the videos, and without them seeing it, we don't have a way to get in touch with them. Through the power of social media and all you guys sharing and commenting, they actually found the video and they themselves commented in it, and it's pretty cool. Here's some information on it. Southwest Lobster Science Society. This is one of our tags. It was originally tagged on these coordinates on September 27th, 2021, which is crazy because that tag actually lives with the lobster. The lobster can shed over the top of the tag, which is unique because we get a lot longer period of information out of them. Usually the tags disappear after one shed. 3 years old. It was released just northwest of Yarmouth, Nova Scotia, released at 9 fathom. That's crazy. And at that time it was 86 millimeters and in good shape. Canadians measured in millimeters. It was recaptured and released again on October 10th, 23, just off of Maine, directly south of Bangor at 50 fathom. It's 20, that's actually not far from us. Could be where we caught it. I'll have to look these coordinates up. And it had eggs in the fall of 23. So at that point, she traveled about 120 miles in 743 days. Not sure exactly where it was caught this time. It was caught pretty much in the same area. So she hasn't moved much in the last year. I mean, she could have traveled up to like 10 or 20 miles, I guess. But still, pretty cool information. All right, 3 buoys to go. Back to work. Yeah! Oh my God! Holy crap!
Look at the size of that.
That's the biggest one we've ever caught. All right, number 3, we got a huge lobster, monster, one of the biggest ones we've caught. Every time I catch a big lobster, we say it's one of the biggest ones we've caught. Say it every time. Also that I need to get some scales. I don't know why I don't just have a set of bass scales on here so we can put it in a landing net or something and hang it up and weigh it so we can actually get an official weight so we actually officially know when we did catch the biggest lobster we've ever caught. It's on the list. We're gonna get some scales. Some of these old men have shell disease. They're in hard shape, but some of them are in good shape. Lobsters actually do get much larger than this one. This is about as big as we see because any larger than this, they can't fit in our traps. Our traps aren't designed to catch large lobsters because we can't keep them once they get over 5 inches from their eye down to the back of their back. So our traps are designed to catch smaller lobsters. It would be interesting to try it sometime to design a trap to catch big lobsters just to see how big of a lobster we could get from the sea. All right, 2 buoys left. It's the final countdown. Number 2.
Holy, look at him. Calico. First one of the year.
It's a calico lobster. It's actually Calico Jack. The one that we have back at home in the tank. We actually kept Calico Jack as our pet because it was a male. If they're females, we'll give them notches, which will protect them. But future fishermen won't be able to keep them after they have a notch. But since Calico Jack was a male, we kept them. You guys actually gave him a name. We took a vote on it. His name is Calico Jack, and he's actually been thriving in the tank, and I haven't given an update for quite a while on Calico Jack. Before we teleport, though, I need a bait. I need a piece of pokey. Right, we got a little pokey tail. Let's go check on Calico Jack and see if he'll eat it. All right, welcome to the garage where we have Calico Jack's tank. And he's doing good. He's been in here for, I don't know, quite a while now. And he pretty much spends most of his time right in that cement block. There's a little hole in the cement block, and if it's daylight out, he's pretty much always hiding in there. But when it gets dark, he comes out and explores, and he moves the sand all around. He'll plow the sand up into piles. He actually shed while he was in this tank, which was super cool to watch. It's been fascinating to watch how the lobster eats, how it sheds. I've learned quite a bit about lobsters, actually, and I have a bit of a different perspective on them than I used to. Watching him shed was unbelievable. I've watched them shed before on the boat when I was a kid in a bucket on my dad's boat, but I haven't got to see one up this close in such a nice visible environment. It only took him about maybe 5 or 6 minutes to shed. His tail started to separate from his back and his whole body slid right out through. If you didn't know, lobsters actually grow through a shedding process similar to a lizard or a snake, and they grow inside of their shells. Once they grow too large, they actually break the shell off, come out of it, and then they'll form a new one around their body. I've fed him quite a bit. He likes worms, he likes green crabs, but I haven't got to see him eat the green crabs myself. I put them in and they end up disappearing, but he's kind of a shy eater. I don't get to see him eat much. It's literally on your head, Jack. Get it. He got it. He's not gonna eat it though. He's camera shy, I'm telling you. He doesn't eat much in the daylight. Only at nighttime. But it is fascinating to watch him eat. I haven't taken him out since he shed, actually. I'm curious if he's hardened up a new shell yet or not. I'll see if I can get a peek. Oh, no, he's definitely got a hard shell on him. I'm not gonna try to grab him out of that hole because he'll probably have my finger. All right, I'm gonna leave him alone so he can eat in peace. Back to the boat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. Number one, coolest catch of the summer was Bowie's sister.
Oh, is that Bowie?
She was half blue, half normal. Bowie was actually a lobster that was caught by a friend of mine last year, and it was one of the rarest lobsters in the world, probably. It was half male, half female, split 50-50 down its back, half blue, half normal. We thought it was one of a kind. Didn't never dream there would be another one like it, and I guess probably there isn't. But we caught a distant relative, possibly, of Bowie the lobster, because this one was basically the identical markings on opposite sides though, and it was a full female. So it didn't have the split gender like Bowie did, which probably takes a lot of the rarity away from it, but nonetheless it was a really cool lobster, probably the coolest one that we've caught in quite a while.
Do you want a snack, sweetheart? All right, she's not gonna take a snack. She's too soft. Take one last look at her, we're gonna send her home.
That is it. Kind of a different video here today. The one we'll continue doing if you enjoyed it. We still got a lot of year left. A lot of our busy fishing is still yet to come, so we got a lot of cool catches. Maybe we'll do one of these again for the fall. We're headed home. That's where we're at. We'll see you in the next one.